What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3. In the previous episode, we were at Kaer Morhen and had a dream of hanging out with Yennefer and then training Ciri, and then she got attacked by the Wild Hunt. We woke up and found that we were actually trying to chase Yennefer down and trying to find her. So we're on her trail now. We fought some ghouls, got some other stuff.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Okay, Witchers spend most of the time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse Roach to help him in his travels. To have Roach come to you, double press L3. He's talking about ghouls there.
From their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
All right, so we also have on the world map. It's probably going to explain the map to us. Oh, it doesn't. Each of these little fast travel points has a little like explanation of the area. The road splits here. One fork leads to Vesemir, the other to Novigrad. So nothing crazy here, but you'll find that some of them have cool backstories on like what's going on or what's been happening in the area. So last thing we want to do is we look at quests. We finished the quest of Kaer Morhen. So little did we know this would mark the start of the adventure. So that's what we saw last, obviously. But then at the end, when you finish quest, it also ends up with like sometimes Dandelion will have a little thought about how the quest went, like what decisions you made, etc. So as it turned out, all that happened at Kaer Morhen was but a dream. The kind that wakes even witchers screaming a cold sweat on their brow. Geralt crouched by the fire and surveyed the land ravaged by war, signs of battle stretching to the horizon, but he had not chosen his campsite for its view. Yennefer's trail had brought him there. So we have Lilac and Gooseberries and White Orchard. Yennefer had contacted Geralt finally. They had not seen each other in years. Then she sent him a letter smelling of lilac and gooseberries, of course, asking him to meet her in the village of Willoughby about a matter of great importance she had written. So, as was his wont, when it came to all things Yennefer, the Witcher raced off at breakneck speed. Alas, he arrived too late. Passing armies had razed Willoughby to the ground. Yennefer was nowhere in sight, but with the help of Vesemir, whom Geralt had encountered along the way, Geralt picked up her trail, which the two Witchers then followed. Yen had ridden north, traversing wild lands and battlefields at great speed. She was in a hurry. Perhaps she was in trouble.
Hey-ya.
So. Let's continue with Vesemir. Sometimes he's going to talk. So double press and hold X while moving to gallop.
War is not
So there we go.
going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
So there we go. Got another little fast travel point. Ransacked village. Like I said, a band of soldiers attacked this village early one morning. They slaughtered most of the villagers in their beds, and the lucky few who fled to the woods in time had nothing left to return to. So like I said, there's a nice little backstory about why this village is ransacked. So I do enjoy reading those things. A little canter on Roach. You can see some enemies down to our left, but we'll just ignore them for now. I still don't know what kind of build we're going to go for.
We going? Help me! Help!
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly. but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Oh, we could use a few crowns.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yeah, a woman.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Alright, quest updated, lilac and gooseberries. Let's get on Roach. Oops, I always press the start button on accident. So anyway, okay, so use the left stick to select the glossary, press X to show us how to use the bestiary, even though we've already done that. Entries in the bestiary provide additional information about monsters, including tips and strategies for how best to fight them. Press circle to close it. So Griffin's eye, half eagle, half tomcat, just like the Lord's crest, sept this one was carrying me dead cows instead of a scepter. Griffin, attack, witness, name unknown. Griffins were once only found high in the mountains where they could hunt marmots and wild goats. When humans encroached on their lands, however, Griffins soon discovered a new source of much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep, and shepherds. Though still wary of main roads and towns where folk with the means to hire a witcher are like to dwell, these half eagle, half wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to oft encountered pests known throughout the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch griffins. So anyway, they're weak to grape shot bombs and hybrid oil and ard. So good to know, but no, we need to go back and get rid of. Okay, I wanted to make sure that it got rid of the yellow marking on it because I hate that. So anyway, now we can go back over and like I said, oh, it's literally just gonna let me go that. Okay. You have a Witcher potion, but in order to use it, you must first equip it. Navigate to the usable item tabs. They're really trying to get me to use everything. Select a potion using the left stick and then press X to equip it. There we go. You can now have the potion. You can now use this potion during gameplay. Press up to activate the potion in the first slot, or down to activate the potion in the second slot. Okay, cool. Clear out these yellow things on here, just more alchemy ingredients. I want to look at quests because it said it was updated. Oh, it just basically said it's updated. Okay, so nothing else. Just go to the tavern in White Orchard. While on a road, hold X without steering to automatically follow its path. Your horse won't lose stamina while using this option to automatically follow a road.
This close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Alright, let's keep going. There we go, Woe Song Bridge. Alright, you're near a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, the town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft, and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements, such as villages and cities. These are marked with that on the map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. Alright, so I think you can swipe up, gets the map, right? Yeah. So we got another fast travel, Woolsong Bridge, so named because of a girl who once would stand on the bridge and sing, waiting for her beloved's return. See? Like I said, cool little things. And forward, before the war, merchants and travelers would cross the river here. Now only Nilfgaardian soldiers traverse this path. So again, it adds to the backstory of the game, and I'm, as you guys know, backstory, world building, lore, like, extraordinaire. It is what I am into. It's one of the best parts of games. So, all the talking. Get out of the way, lady. So let's go here, and we can dismount. Oh, we're not going to. Okay. He'll do it for us.
Witcher had got to do with it. What did the folk do?
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
All right, option marks with the little, you know, gold bag. We'll open the shop panel. Sure. We'll talk about all the other stuff first. There a contract on the Griffin?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Damn. All right, pretty busy place here, or what?
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Absolutely. All right, let's see what she's got.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
All right, buy and sell items using the shop panel. Press X to make a purchase. Press circle to close the shop panel. All right, perfect. So what we want is get a decoy, and we want these. That's 50. Do I have enough for all of these? 50, 20, 20. So let's get 50. Oh, we have 250. I was looking at her amount of money. Okay, 50, 20, 50, 20, and 20. So yeah, we want all of those Gwent cards. Because we are also, I don't know if I talked about it, trying to get all of the Gwent quests and trying to get all of the, collect all of the Gwent cards as well. So, like I said, it may not be 100%. We might not end up getting the full 100%. But we're going to try to get as close as we possibly can to it, you know? So, cool. That's all for shopping. And let's see, we're looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Alrighty. Dialogue marked with that will end the conversation. Alright, thanks for everything.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please, I'm not decrepit yet.
ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
All right, perfect. You got a new Gwent card. If you want to examine it, open the game menu and go to the Gwent deck panel. So this one we do actually want to press start. Go Gwent deck. Welcome to the Gwent deck builder. Gwent players use their own customized decks. Use this panel to manage your decks. All right, you can build one deck for each of the 4 factions: Nilfgaard, Northern Realms, Monsters, and Scoia'tael. Use L1 and R1 to switch between factions. Each faction features a number of unique cards that encourage different style of play. Each faction has a faction perk. Nilfgaard wins any round that ends in a draw. Northern Realms grants an extra card after each victorious round. Scoia'tael decides who takes the first turn of a battle, and Monsters keeps a random unit on the battlefield after each round. Each deck has 1 leader. Press square to see the leaders available for the currently viewed faction. Alright, press X to choose a highlighted leader card. Each leader has a unique ability. Use it to turn the tide of battle in your favor. Leader cards that you do not own are locked. They will be available for you once you acquire them. Alright, all the cards you own which can be used in this faction are shown here. Cards currently in the faction's deck appear here. Deck must consist of at least 22 unit cards. It can also contain up to 10 special cards. You can include more than 22 unit cards in your deck, but remember that doing so decreases your chance of drawing your most powerful cards. Yep. Your deck is currently 2 unit cards short as indicated by the red number. So you must move 2 unit cards from your collection to the deck. Well, we're going to move more than that. We want this. And this, and this. And we want the decoy. And then we want to take out the poor infantry if we can. Well, actually, no. Let's put these 2 back in and get rid of the Redanian foot soldier. Because if we have to have somebody who's not good in there, we want that. And we want to take out all the weather cards. I don't care for weather cards. I mean, we kind of might need them going like early on. They can be useful. But I think we're good. We got a catapult. And then change leaders. So this one is impenetrable fog. And this one's clear any weather effects. I do like having the clear any weather effects. So we'll go with that one. Cool. And I think that's about all we have for the northern card. So basically what you want to do in this game is you want to have decoys and you want to have spies. Spies get you more. You want to sack turns by just throwing out your spies and getting as many cards as possible. And then you want, when they use spies, to use decoys to then play the spy on their side. It's basically all about getting as many cards as you can. More than them. So, cool.
Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Alright, I have no idea what you're talking
Looking
about.
for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Okay, some options marked with the little triangle will make use of the axis sign. This sign influences people's mind, causing you to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character panel. So, talk now.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Well, there we go. So we did the Axie, or not Axie. Is it Axie? Yes, it is Axie. Okay, you have multiple items in your pockets. You can switch between them using the... If you have multiple, using the right stick. Okay. Use the right stick to change bolts with your crossbow. Okay, I wasn't looking at that. I was just trying to see, make sure it was called Axie. Yeah, if you use Axie on people, you can get experience sometimes. They keep talking about the Gwent card. I understand. And this cat does not like us. Okay.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
Alright, so let's talk to these guys.
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in noggin.
Alrighty, let's talk to these guys.
Waste of time. The earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not?
Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War, what the fuck does that mean?
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Alright, then why are you here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Go back to your books while you still can. Yeah, write about the war, what it's really like.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Exactly. Alright, is the war here to Novigrad or what? Or did the war make it to Novigrad yet, excuse me?
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
That's funny. Alright, yeah, Geralt is rather sharp-tongued and makes a lot of fun and interesting comments to people, but let's talk to you later. He has no information of interest is the word I was looking for.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Alright, options marked with the cards will begin a game of Gwent. We can certainly play a game of Gwent.
Why not?
So I think we can get a card from
Here's
it.
how it's done.
Alright, no. I'm just gonna beat his ass. Hopefully. Watch me lose. Your opponent will go first. Alright, do I want to redraw any of these? Yes, I want to redraw this guy for sure. Ah, that was the wrong guy. This guy for sure. And we didn't even get our spies. Damn it. We're fucked. Okay, let's just see if we can put like Vess out. See if we can get him to play some extra cards on top of us. Let's just play one of these and see if we can get him to, like I said, play some good cards. Yeah. But see, now he's drawing with us. We'll play one more. Because then he's drawing with us. And then he doesn't have to play another card because he wins because he's Nilfgaard. So we'll pass. He should play another one and we should be up by 2 cards going into the second turn. There we go. So we sacrifice the first round. It's fine. Alright, so we'll just play this catapult. He'll play that brigade thing. Let's play our 5. Let's just play this guy. He's gonna keep playing cards, so I think if we just play this, we're just gonna play him out of having cards. We pass, so we win, and we have 3 cards to 1. They make it pretty easy for this first one. Alright, let's play this guy first. He's got clear weather, so we could just pass and win, but I like to destroy his morale. And then you can see I can also show how these cards work. You can zoom in on these. Place a card next to the same to double the strength of their cards. So if you have like multiple of these, you can place them next to each other. Right now it has 4. Now they both go up to 8. So we win the round and we win the game. So it's a lot of my strategy goes with sacking the first round unless they start the same strategy and they pass and they have, let's say we've used some spies and have like 13 cards and they have like 9 or 10 and we can play 1 or 2 to win the round and then still have a card advantage, then I might go for that. But a lot of times I play to sack the first round and then destroy them in the next 2.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
All right, Miraculous Guide to Gwent. So this tome you hold in your hands, commissioned by Most Gracious Duke de Berry, shall make use of magic most arcane to display which Gwent cards are currently missing from your collection. You need but open it and repeat in your mind how about a rounded Gwent, and the following shall appear. So we need 47 cards from Velen, 36 in Novigrad, 28 from Skellige, 1 in Vizima, 1 in Kaer Morhen, and then 47, which can be 1 from players of no particular renown or skill. So a ton of cards that we need to collect, but we will certainly be going on and trying to do that. And we received an item, Zoltan Shive. So, he is a character from this game, obviously. And see, he's got cool, like, he's got a dragon now behind him. Like, that's such a cool, like, a way cooler card than he had before. So it's pretty cool that they have that dragon with some fucking... That's dope. So anyway, now we have 25 cards in our deck. And I think we can get rid of... Can we get rid of both of these? And then I don't think we can get rid of the Siege Expert, right? No. We need to keep him. So we'll keep that guy. There we go. Got a pretty good deck going. Well, alright, now we got one last person. Gaunter O'Dim. Let's talk to him.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Why not?
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
All right. Well, how do you know? How do you know Yen? And we get some Nilfgaardian lemon. I think is what that said.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
All right. You know who I am then.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
All right. Who are you then, Brody?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Dim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
All right. Well, where's Yen then?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
The fuck? None of your goddamn business.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Where'd he go? Did the dude disappear? Interesting. Alright, so now we have Ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. I think we can talk to this guy. I think you can play him in Gwent as many times as you want.
Ah, you return. Shall I deal?
Oh, okay, sure.
Let's play this game of yours.
You can play Gwent again. Cool. I want to play. I love Gwent. So you guys are going to see me play a lot of Gwent in here, obviously. Alright, so we got Zoltan, right? Yeah. It's going to take a little bit of time for me to get used to... The siege experts could have been nice, too. But I like to play like a good 5 to start it off. And he can play a good 5, and then we can play a good 6. And he uses some impenetrable fog, okay. And then we can play a good 5. And then we can play another good 5. And then he uses some biting frost, okay. And then we're not going to waste our leader ability yet. Let's play a good 4, see if he takes the bait and passes. Yep. Perfect, so we can play this. We're a card down, but we'll get one. And we get a decoy. That's not great for us, actually. But we'll wait it out. I think we just have better cards than him still, though, because he's the tutorial guy. I just wanted to see what we could get if we beat him twice. Just take our decoy out to waste a turn, make him play some cards, see what we need. Because then we end up technically having not more than him, but we have the last play. So we can see if we win, and we do. So... Perfect. He had a lot of 2s. So, there we go. You win again, like I said.
Interesting round. If you desire a rematch, let me know.
I won, though. So, yeah. Let's see what we get out of it. Probably just some crowns. Oh, we got nothing out of it, so that was just a complete waste of our time.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Just back off, bro.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course no. You done nothing.
Horses working witchcraft. Get him!
British soldier! Come on!
There we go. So with the fist fights, it's very good to dodge or to do parry, because you can also dodge, but then sometimes they block. So there we go. A good old parry or dodge or whatever is the best. Get some XP, 280. There we go. Everybody screams now. We just knocked him out, guys. We didn't kill him. Alright, your game save will automatically be saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits, countless other dangers. Yeah. So perfect. We got over here. We want to get some... Oopsies. That's the wrong button. I'm used to pressing square to jump for I don't know what, actually. But we want to get as many of these flowers and such that we can.
Witcher, had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
So let's go ahead and get some more of these. In the beginning of the game, like when the game first came out, you could kill a bunch of these cows. I think you still kind of can kill the cows and get a bunch of money from the loot, but nowadays if you do that, you'll get attacked by a fiend that will kill you. So just a little backstory there, so try not to do that too much. We can talk to this merchant. It's the guy we saved. What's up, dude?
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Alright, what are you offering?
Let me have a look at your stock.
See if he's got anything important for us. So the Temerian armor is a very good armor for like the start of the game, so that's always good. But as you can see, it requires level 4 and also is 485 crowns, 202 crowns, 151 crowns, and 202 crowns. So you need a lot of money for that. You can get some stuff, some saddles. The saddle bags would definitely be worth it, obviously. Otherwise, Griffin Decoction, taking damage raises damage resistance. Remainder of the fight. So, I mean, we could buy this. It's 91 crowns though, and we have so much other stuff that we might just find it. So we're not going to do that. But we do really want the Temerian armor because it is actually pretty good for early game.
Care.
It is usually what I end up running at the beginning of the game. But, and I believe we already got this place, the Wosong Bridge. Yeah, so now as you can see, when we open up the map, there's a bunch of different places that we can go. Obviously, this is the garrison we need to go to, but we also have this notice board. They talked about that earlier, where we can get notices and get some quests. So let's go ahead and go over there.
Would you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N, not Goidemar.
But, what do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway?
Dervan.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Dervin, may the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
Damn. Well, that's always interesting.
It's raining, it's pouring, and Vermeer's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself. Good morning.
The little kid singing. So Geralt has learned from experience to keep a close eye on his surroundings as he travels, for he never knows when he'll run into someone or something of interest. A damsel in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pesky monsters. Such locations are marked on your map with the following icons. You can see all of those. Perfect, but we want to come here. Alright, so Nilfgaardian lessons. Hail, Kerzair, Eri, Glory, I can't read any of that. Don't understand what you just read? No wonder, it's in Nilfgaardian. And soon half the world will be speaking this mysterious tongue, so you'd best start learning it now, and yours truly can help you with that. Ernest of Vickelvaro. For a modest fee, of course. Alright, so hark, fair folk of the north, if you're yearning for freedom, if you're prepared to take up arms to defend the motherland, head to the woods. We grow stronger by the day, and will soon show the Nilfgaardian vermin that the Temerian nation will not bear its yoke without a fight. If your heart bleeds blue and golden lilies, you will soon die. You will sooner die for your country than live as a slave to the foreigners. Let us swear by our fathers who fell to the beast at Sodden, by the souls of the dead buried at Brenna, to arms. Looking to borrow a plow. Hey lads, is there any among you that can lend me a plow? Thing is, mine smacked up against a stone in the field so hard it bent halfways. may a fiend take me if I know how to fix it, or plow my field without it, Roggett. Outdoor relief. The Imperial garrison hereby announced that every week the village's poor may come by to collect food rations. Rations will only be distributed to supplicants able to document proof of their poverty. Cheats will be punished like any other thieves to the full extent of the law. Alright, then we have two that are actually quests. Those ones are just kind of cool world building. You can learn about stuff. And sometimes I think they do bring up question marks, but these ones are actually quests. So, brother missing, Bastion. My brother went off to fight the Black Ones. I have reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say you'll be in the right. And you'll be in the right, but if he... Wait, what? He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, I know it's like he did. I'd give him up to the ground at least, like our fathers have done always. That's just a weird way to put it. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, and not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpsers prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out to find me, with me to find Bastion. I won't pay much, for I have not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude, and sure to show it aplenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I made camp there. Dune Vildenvert. Alright, in Contract Hill by the Well, good folk, I know there's war on and every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there's one of you who could help a father in need. You'll all surely know the well in the ruined village, and the devil that guards it with a jealous fury, and if you don't know, well, come ask, I'll tell you about it. Whoever drives that monster away from the well will get a fat purse of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. Odilon. Cool. There's much interest to be found in the world's dense forests and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you pursue or peruse a notice board, question markers will appear on your minimap to indicate potentially interesting places. Seek them out and learn what secrets they hold. There are many places of interest nearby. To see what's in the area, go to the world map panel with this. Go to world map. Every important location you've discovered will be marked on your world map. To jump to your current objective, press L3. To scroll the map, you use L. Left stick. Your current objective is marked with that, and available quests are marked with that. Here you can see the objectives of your current objectives. If there are multiple objectives, you can switch between them pressing R3. You can see a minimap showing an overview of the region. Use R2 to increase or decrease its size. Okay, I never really noticed that. I've always just kept it the same. So you can see we have a quest available by us, and then if we zoom out, there should be more question marks. Now that we read the notice board. Oh, maybe not.
Jetty.
I thought that it would. You can place your own markers on the map to do so. Move to the desired location. Press square. Place special marker, hold square, and then use to select the type that you want. You can only place one custom marker, the green one at a time. You can place up to 10 of the special markers. Okay, so yeah, you can go here, and you can do this, and you can do like, hey, there's a enemy there. But yeah. Anyway.
You're never to sing that.
Alright, when one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear to the left side of the screen. If you are not currently tracking the updated quest, you can press R3 to start tracking it. Alright, so that's a new quest. So we have a quest over here as well. Get a bunch of the, alchemy ingredients, and this guy's talking about years of work up in smoke.
What
The fuck am I to do? What?
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Alright, well, don't insult me, bro.
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Alright, well I can find your arsonist for a price.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Alright, so now we have Twisted Firestarter. So, like I said with the reading of the quest, I'm probably going to just read the quest when it becomes, like, apparent to me. Like, I'm not going to just sit and read every new quest that we get as soon as I get it. Obviously, that's different with the character bios. Get some rib leaf around here. There we go. But let's go ahead and pull up our quests, because wrong button. Gonna do that a lot, probably. Alright, so we have secondary quests. So we have Missing in Action, Twisted Firestarter, and collect them all. So we're going to do the Twisted Firestarter. There were only a handful of non-humans in White Orchard. One of them was Dwarf Willis, an excellent blacksmith whose wares attracted peasants from far and wide. Sadly, his forge had burned to the ground shortly before Geralt arrived. Willis suspected the fire had been started deliberately and asked the Witcher to investigate this alleged arson. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, what do we have over here? Let's use our Witcher senses.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
Alright, then what do we got here?
A man's. Large.
Alright, we got some boots. Can follow our tracks. What do we have here?
Stinks of piss and vodka.
Ooh, so he was drunk and decided to piss on the tree. Good job, buddy. Vodka piss, too. Great job. Great job, friend. So let's keep following these tracks. Let's see if we can find our arsonist. Alright, he goes into the river, but what do we have over here? Fishing rod, net, and some orens. Okay.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Don't see any boots, but okay. Looked like they were kind of going this way. Oh, look, there we go. What do we have here?
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
I thought he took his boots off back there, but I guess he took them off here.
Lost his boots in the rush.
Not on your life.
All right.
I'd rather be ill than disturbed.
So we've got some more footprints.
Me gran told me about the Smith's boy.
And some blood.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
All right.
So it worked. Except it was some drowner that
Tracks lead back to the village.
Yep. I keep hearing that Witcher had naught to do with it, like over and over again. Looks like another boot. All right, here's some blood.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
What's up, peasant? Okay, snort at me. Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him.
This man's name is Nap. He looks like he needs to take a nap.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner.
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
Why not talk to a non-human? Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Nah, I'm good.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
I could beat his ass. Nah, I like beating their asses, so I kind of want to fuck him up because he's an asshole. Yeah, fuck you. But you get more XP.
I could use the practice.
Doing it the other way.
Ever fight a witcher?
Come on, Nap. This guy's fucking strong as fuck. He might not have fought a Witcher before, but he's keeping up now. There we go. Knock his ass out.
Ow! Ah! Oh, stop! I give up. Damn it! You broke my nose.
But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my advice. Don't try anything else.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Here
You just
go.
got fucked up.
One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Damn, that guy's fucked. Harsh punishment.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Thanks, dude. So Twisted Firestarter is complete. So we got 40 XP. We could have got more XP by not fighting him. We get 20 crowns. Again, not much money, but whatever. We could have got more XP from, you know, just using our Axie on him. But, you know, why would I want to do that? So we want to go to quest so we can read what that was all about. So completed Twisted Firestarter. The alleged arson, so we did that. Geralt is capable of finding a Doppler in a crowded city or tracking forktail against a pitch black sky from 5 leagues off, so hunting down arsonist in White Orchard did not prove much of a challenge. It turned out the culprit was a simple peasant who delighted in simple pleasures, vodka, and the persecution of non-humans. Geralt brought the arsonist to Willis. The dwarf immediately summoned Nilfgaard soldiers, with whom it turned out he was on quite good terms with. The Imperials quickly declared the man guilty, handed down a sentence and carried out on the spot. Harsh justice, or maybe just harsh. Like, here's the thing, he was like, I'm just drunk. You also were like fucking non-humans when we came and talked to you. So, I mean, I'm not really saying maybe the guy deserved to die, but he also fucking could have burned fucking Willis alive. So, you know, it is what it is. It was harsh, but harsh justice. He did commit a crime, whether you know, it's racially motivated or not, you know, death sentence, yeah, you know, but it is what it is. But we can talk to Willis now.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Alright, show me your wares.
Show me what you got.
So he's got a saddle. We don't have the money for that. And he's got saddle bags, which will allow us to have more carry weight. Right now we're stuck at 60, and he has a bunch of other stuff for us. Cavalry boots, trackers, trousers, stuff that we can create. But we don't have the money for all that. But I do want to see if he can craft anything for us. So he's got the warrior's leather jacket. On the left side of the screen is a list of crafting diagrams in your possession. Use the left stick to scroll up and down and press X to select a category or diagram. On the right side of the screen is a detailed description of the currently selected item. The center screen shows the components needed to create this item. Craftsmen need to eat too. To have them craft an item, you must pay for their services. If you have enough coin, press X to craft the item. You need to find a craftsmith with the right speciality, armor, or blacksmith for the type of item you wish to craft, and with enough skill to craft an item of its quality. Some items can be dismantled in order to obtain new crafting components. To dismantle an item, go to the craftsman and use the dismantle panel. Cool. Alright, so I do think 63 to buy that, 16 and 12. I don't know if we will have enough, because it does raise our resistances and all of this, and it's, you know, a cool armor that we have. I like the Kaer Morhen armor, so let's buy this. Yep, if a craftsman has a component you're missing, you can buy it immediately. Select the item and press triangle. If you want to see a list of components or ingredients required for a given formula or diagram, when you enter the shop panel, select it and perform the pin action. If you select a crafting diagram or alchemy formula and pin it, a list of components or ingredients needed to create that item will appear in the shop panel. This makes it easier to keep track of what you still need to acquire. Alright, so we would buy 2 of those and 2 of these, and then, hey, look at that! We have just enough to get the warrior leather jacket, increase our armor by 15, and our resistances to piercing by 9, bludgeoning by 2, slashing by 8, damage from monsters by 2 and resistance to elemental by 5. So I will take that in the early game. So there we go. We can get components, we can get junk, but we don't need to look at any of that. Then he can repair stuff for us. This are 97%, so they're good. So there we go.
So long.
We now have the same armor. I'm pretty sure it looks the same, it just gets upgraded. But so we can go to our inventory and we can see that we have the warrior's leather jacket, medium armor. And we have the hunting gauntlets, hunting boots, and hunting trousers. So, you know, all of those need to be upgraded or improved upon at some point. Other missing and Devil by the Well, we already saw those. We already read those, but we can read them again. Those are what we read when we picked them up, so those have been read. And get rid of these yellow stars on our alchemy stuff. And this looks like a good spot. One of my favorite parts about The Witcher and being able to record this is that you can save wherever you are. You can just literally press start and save, and you're good to go. So like, there's no like need to find somewhere to save to end an episode. But yeah, we helped out Willis. We found out more information about where Yennefer is, so we got to go ask about her with the Nilfgaardians, and we've got some stuff to do around White Orchard. So that's what we'll do in the next parts. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.